what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, man, add me on social media. I want to be able to talk to you guys. Let me know some videos y'all want me to record. Let me know some videos you want me to react to. I apologize, the video was low on the last in the last clip I did. Yeah, I'm still trying to get accustomed to everything, so if it's low, let me know in the comments, but it should be cool right now. But yeah, man, today, as y'all can tell by the thumbnail, Katt Williams, man, he's the GOAT. He's one of the GOATs of comedy. That's a passion of mine. I have a bunch of passions from not just from martial arts in the gym, but comedy. That's in my my passions. I grew up on stand-up comedy from Def Comedy Jam, Comic View. I grew up on it, so I have a love and a passion for the art of stand-up. Right, Katt Williams, man. He just, again, a lot of people asking, why is he exposed to all this? Well, people tend to, again, I only put God first, but a lot of people worship celebrities, and y'all got to stop that, because these people, you have no idea what they be doing in their home lives. You have no idea. They could be on something completely weird, and that's why they call it Holly weird. So yeah, man, Katt Williams, yeah, he just exposed a lot of stuff that happens in the industry. Pretty much in the comedy world, there's no friends in the industry. I go through this as a fighter. I'm learning this more and more every day. There's no friends in this industry as of, if you do MMA. Even the people at your gym, unfortunately, I hate to say it, people at your gym, ain't no friends in this industry. If you train in MMA, everybody's trying to get to the UFC or one championship or the PFL, so they're willing to cut your throat. They're willing to do certain things like get close to the coach, be click like that, so that way the coach kind of push you to the side. There's tons of crazy stuff that goes on. They may be friends with a promoter, you know what I'm saying? And they, there's all sorts of things that happen in this industry. So unfortunately, there's no friends in this industry. And with comedians, yeah, man, they still jokes. They do all sorts of crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna play the full interview, cause I don't want to get hit with any like copyright. But I'm gonna go through clips here and there, and just tell me what y'all think, man.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person.
Oh yeah, fair use. Soul Plane was terrible. Go ahead.
Or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. Create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? What? Is to act like it didn't happen.
That's facts, man. Even in my industry, I'm a fighter. A lot of these fighters, man, they sell their soul. How they use them PEDs, they use them steroids, man. Look, I want to be successful as a fighter, but I don't want it like that, bro. I really don't. I do not want it like that. I don't want to be a Yeah, I don't want to inject poison into my body, man. At the end of the day, that's not cool, man. If I lose, I lose. I win. But
all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? Gary Owen's
funny as hell, man.
If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't.
That's facts.
But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
That's facts.
Because Shannon Sharp got to be a different person than that other person. That's how a legacy is built. So all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency.
Oh my gosh.
What am I supposed to do?
Yep.
He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script.
Gosh.
I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there.
I told him no. What y'all do?
So my thing is, you can't. Okay, let's say that does happen, and I know it does happen. Let's just say it does happen. Dudes in Hollywood are doing something strange to get a part. That was always in them in the first place. I mean, if you did that in order to get a part in a movie or a TV show, you was about that life anyway. Like, you can never come to me and be like, hey, Wayne, you can get 100 mil, or you gotta do something strange, like, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna tell you, no, I'm good. I believe in God. I can't take that 100 mil and bribe God. The day I die, I can be like, oh, look, I was struggling and I need 100 mil, but can I give you the? No, it don't matter. Ain't worth my soul. But yeah, I don't look. A lot of them dudes in the industry who do them strange stuff, that was what they wanted to do in the first place.
Can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What?
Look, I've been saying that for years. Everyone thought Steve Harvey had the most crisp lineup. I'm like, that's a little too perfect. Like, again, I'm all about the lineup, but that's a little too perfect, that lineup. It was phony. Bernie Mac, man, rest in peace to Bernie Mac. He was way funnier than Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey was not funny like that. Like, and here's my thing with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, I'm just going to be real. I've been saying this for years and nobody wants to hear it. Kevin Hart is not, like, I'm not saying he's the worst comic, but he's not funny, bro. Like, he's not funny. I'm like, how are you the biggest thing ever? And he's not, like, again, I'm not saying he's terrible. What I'm saying is he's not funny. He got some jokes here and there, but he's not a funny ass dude. Like, he's just not.
You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life. So no. Faison's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Ricky Smiley has been playing.
First of all, Faison Love, I'm just being real. Why does he get so much hype? He doesn't do anything. He had, again, he was in Friday, Big Worm. He was Friday. He was in, what was it, Torque? It was a film that came out in early 2000. How is Faison Love relevant? Like, what is he? Is he a comic? Because I never heard him do a stand-up or anything.
Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, you got to be doing karaoke around the country to make that work.
Right.
And he is.
Ricky Smiley.
But I'm a stand-up comedian. This is my 19th 100-city tour.
Wow.
I'm not going to have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym. But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
That's facts, bro. My body, I had to work for this shit. So it really bothers me when I see these juiced up people talking about, oh, that's all me. Nigga, that ain't all you. Stop it.
I had Cedric on here, and I asked him about the joke stealing, and he said the timeline doesn't add up.
Correct.
To that point, you say
Right. So he thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke.
Right.
And this joke is one of those jokes in comedy where you set it up and it takes a little longer to set it up, takes about 3 minutes, but then you're just hitting them with jokes after that because you don't have to set it up.
Right.
Mark Curry had already helped me work on this joke because I thought it was good because I
Mark
was getting a
Curry.
standing ovation.
Mark Curry, funny as hell, man. If y'all get a chance, watch him, man. He got some stand-ups I like. You know, he was good in TV shows, man. Watch him, man. Shout out to Mark Curry.
On it. He had me go back in the lab and help me craft it to be an even more powerful joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade.
Wow.
Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times, and Katt didn't do, as I stand before you, Shannon, I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that?
Gosh.
Why did I give you a pass if you were just gonna lie? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, they're all a group. Cedric, Steve, Ricky, they've been a group. Everybody knows that. They've been aligned. And there are these alliances in comedy. And if you stand against them, then they sometimes have a problem. But we don't let that change the content because that's all you know me for. A 5-year period, every single movie that Kevin Hart did was a movie that had been on my desk. That all I had said was, just, can we take some of this step and fetch it shit out? And then I can do it. Like, it don't need to be overtly homosexual because I'm not homosexual, right? It doesn't need that to be funny, right? And me saying that and them going, oh yeah, no problem. And then going to give it to this other guy and having him do it just like it was and acting like I'm a bad person because I keep standing on my standard. But yeah, it's interesting, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, again,
That's another thing, man. And Hollywood, especially with black men, they always try to get us to do something weird.
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner, you my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word, my nigga. Go do what you gotta do. When you come back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. You know, we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's House 2. I almost died. And I gotta read this script in front of all these good white people. Where this nigga want me to get in a dress with him. And I'm literally saying to everybody, why is he in a dress again? You already played the old lady as an FBI agent. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him. Just like I'm telling you, I had that other dude's work. I had all of it. All I did was say, I want to punch it up so it's not offensive to real niggas. And that's how I got in this position.
Damn.
I sure hope I have a Club Shay Shay after this here.
It's gonna be in a dimension it's never been.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
The greatest thing floating in
I might be out
2024.
of business.
Mark the words. No way. In a whole different realm of business.
But yeah, man, Katt Williams right, man. Listen, I grew up. I'm telling my age, 1990, which again, I'm cool with my age. But check it out, man. Ever since I was a kid, man, all I've seen is like anytime I've seen this, right? Martin Lawrence, Shanae, his mom, big, he played Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx, I seen the same thing. He was in the dress. He played damn, what was it was in Living Color. I forgot the name. Wanda. Oh, hey, how you doing, Wanda? Hold it. Hi. For real, though. I can't do a good one. But yeah, man, I mean, listen, he did that in the dress. Same thing with the Wayans in the dress. Sean, Marlon, Damien. And it's like, what is it? Again, the list goes on. Like, what was his name? I always forget his name. He was a big, swole dude. He was in the movie, what was it? Baby Boy, right? He played, what was it? Melvin. I always forget his name. I'm sorry, I forget his name. I'm real bad with names, but yeah, big ass swole dude in that film. He he plays a chick in that. Well, he's plays he's in a dress. Same thing with these other black. There's so many black men who get put in dresses. I'm like, what is? And they do that as a way to emasculate us. You know what I'm saying? Black men already known being big, strong, men, right? So to make us seem less threatening, they put us in a dress and try to dumb down our masculinity. This happens all the damn time, and I get tired of it. I'm like, why do they need to do all that in order to be relevant? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't putting me in no dress, man. And I had no idea. Oh, where was it? No, I do, because I watched that. It was Big Mama's House 3. Brandon T. Jackson, man, he put on that dress, man. Even he said after that, his career ain't been great. I was like, what? Whatever happened to him? I was like, what happened to him? For years, I didn't know. I was like, what happened to him? Yeah, man, he's probably being punished. I don't know. So I want to go through more of the interview, but you know what? I just wanted to give clips of it. But yeah, man, I don't know what it is, man. The money, man, the money makes people do crazy things. But I think the reason why people are backing up Katt Williams so much is because we see people sell their souls daily in this industry, man. They sell them souls. They just sell their souls. And Katt, along with a few other people, like, Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb's a funny ass dude, man, but he never got he never got his flowers. And I think a lot of times, even Corey said there have been scripts where he said, no, I'm not putting on a dress. Oh, this is my last day on the show. So this happens all the time, man. You either gotta do something weird for, some change, or you gotta emasculate yourself as a black man. Think about it. Even in, look at the black men you see on TV now, right? They look very soft, feminine men. And if you do have a big, strong black man like a Terry Crews, they got that man acting like Pee Wee Herman. Big, strong black man, and they got him acting all crazy as a buffoon at times, man. So he's non-threatening. You know what I'm saying? You look at him, he seems non-threatening. They always got these, it's depressing. That's why I would not want to get into that industry. You know what I'm saying? I see why dudes who are talented now, they're getting on YouTube, they're on their grind, trying to become big on here. You ain't got to go through Hollywood agencies, and you ain't got to go through some creepy dude talking about, oh, you want a part in this film, right? How bad you want it? You ain't got to go through all of that, man. So, oh man, it's crazy. But let me know what y'all think about the interview, man. Katt Williams, man. Big shout out to Katt, man. Protect that man at all costs. He out there spreading the truth, and it needs to be spread, man. I mean, it's a lot of sickness that's going on. But Katt, man, I appreciate it. And look, he only responded because they came after him first. So big shout out to Katt, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all want me to react to. I wish I could play more, but you know how they be out with the copyrights and stuff. But big shout out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. See y'all later. Peace.
who I am. I'm making